You and my present.
What's going on, guys? I'm F1 Petro and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are here for F1 2014 Top 5 Challenge. Practice results are on your screen now. We finished in third. We're driving for Williams now, on board with the pole sitter. So the pole sitter this weekend in Australia is Lewis Hamilton, driving for Mercedes AMG Petronas Formula 1 team, and as you can see now he is coming up to the line to begin his pole lap and gets up into 8th gear. Now braking at the 50 metre board, he goes down to 4th gear, takes the first and second corner very nicely and opens the DRS as soon as he can as he gets up to 7th gear. And now on the run up to the turn 3 he brakes again at the 50 metre board, shifts down to 2nd gear, takes a very nice line through there and then gets on power very early. And he holds it through there in 3rd gear, then shifts up to 4th, and now coming through his place, you don't lift, and now you run down to this tricky corner, braking again at 50 metre board, shift down to 3rd gear, as now we are running up to the chicane onto the long, swooping, winding left-hander, and braking just before the 50 metre board down to 3rd gear on the power early and shifting up through the gears, and you can see, and now going through this long left-hander. You're coming up to very fast left-right chicane, and he takes that very nicely, runs a little bit wide, but that doesn't really hinder his lap time. And coming now up to turn, I don't know what turn it is, but he brakes just before the 50 metre board there and takes that very nicely, and now brakes at the just after the 50 metre board, and then gets into power very early, and they're braking at the 50 metre board for the penultimate corner. And now coming around the final corner, he doesn't lift, taking it in 3rd gear, shifts up to 4th, opens the DRS, and that's pole lap of Australia. So here we are for the race. Lewis Hamilton is on pole position, Nico Rosberg is in 2nd, my teammate Felipe Massa is in 7th, and I'm in 11th. So you can see we have, I believe it is Kevin Magnussen and Jenson Button ahead of us, and obviously it's top 5 challenge, so we are aiming to finish every race in the top 5. And now we have 5 red lights and away we go. We get a fairly decent start. Actually we shift up later than I would have expected, and we don't get that good a start. As you can see, everyone else ahead of us got a very good start. Breaking up into the first corner, we actually find a gap, and that promotes us up into 8th at the moment, and we lifted there to not hit Kimi Räikkönen. And now coming up to turn 3 as we are in 6th gear and 7th now, and we brake and we got the inside of all those cars to get up into 4th place. And so now, right now, we are achieving the top 5 challenge. And now on up to Sebastian Vettel. I believe he has got I believe he lost out trying to battling Nico Rosberg, and we are going to try and take advantage. We have Nico Rosberg right on our tail as we go up into stand, and braking we're on the inside, which turns to the outside for turn 4, and we get 3rd place into the podium positions. And now as we skip on to lap 7, braking to down to 2nd gear, we are coming into to the pits for our pit stop from 2nd place, as the two Mercedes, I believe, made their pit stops. And now in the pits we want a good stop, and obviously we want a good. Obviously we're near the end of the pit lane as we are driving for Williams, and we are fitting onto the prime tyres, the medium tyres, and Nico Rosberg actually holds us up. So that's a 5.7, I believe that is, pit stop. And now we are still ahead of, I believe we are still ahead of Sebastian Vettel, and yes we are. So we are ahead of Sebastian Vettel, but right now it is crucial that we get ahead of Nico Rosberg to complete the top 5 challenge. And right now we seem to have much more pace as we have Sebastian Vettel right behind us, and we decide to go up the inside of Nico Rosberg at this corner. which then turns to the outside for turn 4, and again we have got the pass done up into 7th place, and Felipe Massa is now ahead of us. And now onto the end of lap 8, we are passing cars that are in the pits. You can see there's 3 cars there. We passed 1, and now the next one is Felipe Massa, and he's ahead of us. Right now we are achieving the top 5 times, but we really want to consolidate this place, and we decide to go for the outside of Felipe Massa, and we get the pass done in before the corner. And now all that stands between us and a podium position is Kimi Raikkonen in the Ferrari. And now in lap 9, it's quite obvious that we are faster than Kimi Raikkonen, and now through the fast turn 11 and 12, where we always gain time, and you can just see how much faster we are than Kimi Raikkonen. And coming to this corner, we're going to brake extremely late, and we brake now, and we don't make the corner, we lock up. That sends myself and Kimi Raikkonen off the track. And before you say anything, it's a game, so if we're going to make these moves and not get a penalty, we're going to just go for them. And we didn't get a penalty, so we're up into 3rd place, into the podium positions, and we're going to make those moves. But as you will see from, I think, the British Grand Prix onwards, my driving will be much more cleaner, and Lewis Hamilton's won the race. Daniel Ricciardo comes home in 2nd, we're in 3rd, and Felipe Massa, our teammate, is in 4th. And come around the final corner, you can see we don't want to lose out to Felipe Massa. There's a chance that we might, but no, we hold 3rd place very comfortably, and we finish in 3rd place. So for the first race of the season, we have achieved the top 5 challenge, and let's hope that we can carry this on for the rest of the season. And the next race is going to be Bahrain, so that's a track that a lot of people are good at, and I'm not too bad there either. So we should be able to have a good race there. And the race results on your screen: Lewis Hamilton won the race, Daniel Ricciardo came home in 2nd, I rounded up the final podium decision, my teammate Felipe Massa in 4th, 5th is Sergio Perez, 6th is Sebastian Vettel, 7th Jenson Button, Nico Rosberg in 8th. I don't know what happened to him, he started 2nd on the grid. It's Nico Hülkenberg in 9th, and then rounding out the points positions is Fernando Alonso in 10th. But we have completed the top 5 challenge for the first race, and all cars finished the race, but completed the top 5 challenge at the moment. That's good. And now it's the Drivers' Championship, obviously exactly the same as the race results. And coming on to the Constructors' Championship, Mercedes lead the way. I think that's 2 points ahead of Williams, my team, and then is Red Bull. And again, there was just a change there, but it's actually the same thing. So yeah, Constructors' Championship, that's looking good so far. And yeah, that's pretty much what I had to say. If you did enjoy this video, then please give it a big like. Comment down below what you thought. Subscribe if you are new for F1 content. You can follow me on Twitter at F1HeadPetrol. As always, there is a link down in the description. But that was top 5 challenge, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Other people say